of a thriving economy next year. Ogun State government restates commitment to enhance development. In South Korea, officials have been stopped from foreign travels. Nigerians have been assured of a better economy in the coming year. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, gave the assurance on Monday at a meeting. The minister said that going by the projection on increased revenue in 2025 and other measures being taken by the government, there are indications that the country was moving away from factors that had in the past impacted negatively on the economy and affected its people. Meanwhile, the era of lamentations over past challenges in Nigeria is over. The minister of the newly established Ministry of Law, Alhaji Idi Mukhtar, made this known on Monday in Abuja. According to him, the country's focus will now shift to implementing sustainable reforms that will transform the sector and contribute significantly to Nigeria's economic growth. Alhaji Mukhtar, who assured of the ministry's readiness to take decisive action, informed that issues at grassroots levels, particularly the farmer herder crisis that has plagued the sector, will be urgently addressed. He noted that President Bola Tinubu created the ministry in response to the demands of Nigerians for dedicated action in the livestock subsector. From the Green Chamber, the future of Nigeria will be more secured if the women are well protected. This is because women are glue that holds the families and communities together. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, said this in Abuja. It noted that despite systematic barriers, including cultural norms, economic inequality, and inadequate legal protections, have hindered their full participation in political and public life. Judicial sector, the National Judicial Council will continue to look into complaints against judges towards changing the negative perception of the council. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudrat Kekereekun, handed this down, expressing concern about the current incidents of conflicting judgments at the Court of Appeal. The CJN suggested how to address it. She commended the judges on achievements made in the past years with advice for them to rededicate themselves for the task of ensuring enhanced access to justice for all. On their own front, governments will continue to prioritize the security architecture in order to sustain a peaceful state. Governor Dapo Abiodun passed this across at the pull-out parade for the outdone State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Abiodun Alamutu, on Monday, represented by his deputy engineer Naimo Salakoridele. Mr. Governor informed that prioritizing the security architecture is critical to sustainable development. He told security outfits to complement government efforts by intensifying the activities in protecting lives and properties. You are listening to the midday news on OGBC 90.5 FM. South Korean authorities this Tuesday banned top officials from leaving the country in the wake of President Yoon Suk Yeol's wrongful attempts to impose martial law. A day after Mr. Yoon himself was hit with a travel ban, his party was forging a resignation roadmap that reportedly could see him step down in February or March before fresh elections. Mr. Yoon suspended civilian rule a week ago and sent a special forces and helicopters to parliament before lawmakers forced him to rescind that decree in a country assumed to be a stable democracy. Investigators are probing the president and a cabal of allies, many from the same school, for alleged insurrection over the sequence of extraordinary events. The Commissioner General of the Korean National Police Agency, Mr. Chung Ho, and two other top police officials became the latest to be banned from foreign travel. Germany has said it will fight its law to make it easier to prosecute those helping to smuggle migrants to the UK. This is part of a new plan agreed between the two countries. Under the new agreement, the Home Office says Germany has pledged to make the activity a clear criminal offense. The Home Secretary, Mr. V.T. Cooper, said the groundbreaking new agreement would help tackle the criminal gangs organizing small boat crossing across the channel. Conservative Shadow Home Secretary Mr. Chris Phillips said the plan did not go far enough and would not provide the deterrence necessary to reduce the number of crossings. Chinese leaders on Monday signaled they are ready to deploy whatever stimulus is needed to counter the impact of expected U.S. trade tariffs on next economic growth. Meeting of top communist wants to switch to an approximately loose monetary policy stance and more proactive fiscal levers. The previous prudent stance that the central bank had held for the past 14 years coincided with overall debt, including that of governments, households, and companies, jumping more than 5 times. Brazil's president, Mr. Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, has undergone surgery following a brain hemorrhage caused by recent fall. According to the hospital in a statement, the operation was completed without complications on Monday night, and President Lula is doing well and under monitoring in an intensive care unit. On sports, Liverpool will be seeking a sixth win from six in the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League when they travel to La Liga side Girona this Tuesday. The Reds are top of the log in newly redesigned tournament and are guaranteed the top positions if they win at the Montevideo. Elsewhere, 15 times winner Real Madrid are seeking to rescue their campaign when they travel to Italy to face Atalanta, desperately needing a result to remain afloat in the race for a knockout stage spot. In other games, this Tuesday, Bayern Munich travel to Shakhtar Donetsk. Salzburg host PSG, while Dynamo Zagreb welcomes Celtic. German champions Leverkusen will entertain Inter Milan. Breslau horns with PSV. Club Brugge to battle with Sporting, just as RB Leipzig trade tackles with Aston Villa. Now that the Amatan is here, desist from acts capable of causing fire outbreaks. To end the midday news, another look at major items. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, at a meeting with lawmakers assured of a healthy economy in the new year. At the passing out parade of the outgone Commissioner of Police in Ogun State, Mr. Abiodun Alamutu, the Governor, Prince Tapo Abiodun, said his administration will continue to give the needed attention to security matters with a view to boosting development at all times. He also urged that authorities in South Korea have banned top officials from traveling outside the country amid President Yoon Suk Yeol's long attempt to impose martial law. The midday news was edited by Bisola Odudotun and broadcast from OGBC at Beokuta. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at ogunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Ogun Radio at Beokuta and on X at OGBC 90.5 FM. You can also listen to OGBC on the Radio Garden.